Welcome to the iChum Connected channel. In continuing our video series on foreign direct investment in Vietnam in celebration of the 35th anniversary of the issuance of the Law on Foreign Investment, today we will be discussing FDI and its effects on Vietnam's economic growth in general and green economy in particular. In 2021, according to an annual report on Vietnam's FDI issued by the Vietnam Association of Foreign Invested Enterprises, or VAFI for short, the export value of FDI enterprises accounts for over 70% of Vietnam's total export value. This year, VAFI has begun working on their annual foreign direct investment report, in which one of the focuses will be on green growth. According to the Ministry of Planning and Investment, there are 34,898 valid FDI projects with a total registered capital of more than $426.14 billion nationwide until now. Foreign investors are currently present in 19 of the 21 economic sectors in Vietnam. The processing and manufacturing industry receives the most FDI capital with over $252 billion, or roughly 59.1% of total investment. Meanwhile, FDI has reached all 63 provinces and cities, of which Ho Chi Minh City is the top destination with more than $54.3 billion, which is equivalent to 12.7% of the total. According to government news, in January 2022, Vietnam attracted $2.1 billion of FDI, exhibiting an increase of 4.2% compared to the same period in 2021. Capital invested was mainly concentrated in sectors such as technology, processing and manufacturing, and energy, with a notable decrease in volume for sectors that are historically significant contributors to pollution, such as garments and textiles. Three of our top foreign investors were Singapore at $10.7 billion, accounting for 34.4% of total capital, the Republic of Korea, and then Japan. These countries are known for their green technologies, especially with Korea having actively integrated green initiatives into their COVID recovery plans. This harbors positive implications for a rise in renewable and sustainable FDI projects in Vietnam. According to the World Bank, Vietnam's sustainable development will hinge on green growth financing projects. In addition, HSBC has released a report in which they characterized Vietnam's economy as being fertile land for investors seeking growth. This presents great policy implications to help facilitate the blossoming of Vietnam's green initiatives, especially in attracting FDI. For example, with regards to the renewable energy sector, Vietnam is recording the highest level of investment in renewable energy in the Association of Southeast Asian Nations region. Moving away from talk of green growth, so far, the FDI sector has made up around 25% of the total social investment capital and 55% of the industrial production. Notably, FDI disbursement in the January-April 2022 period reached $5.22 billion, a year-on-year rise of 7.6%, according to a report by the MPI, while a decrease of 56.3% was seen in the newly registered capital to nearly $3.7 billion, a respective surge of 92.5% and 74% was recorded in the investment injected into underway projects to nearly $5.29 billion, and capital contributions and share purchase deals to $1.83 billion. Recovering from the pandemic, the manufacturing and processing industry takes a lead in attracting the most FDI. The S&P Global reported that in August 2022, Vietnam's Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index, or PMI for short, rose to 52.7 in August from 51.2 thanks to improving demand and new output increases as headwinds eased. Coming in second place, The real estate sector registered the number of newly established enterprises at a year-on-year increase of 47.2% in the review period, as reported by the Ministry of Planning and Investment. FDI mainly was attracted to the southern province of Benyang at nearly $2.35 billion, accounting for 21.7%, followed by the northern province of Bắc Ninh at $1.57 billion and Ho Chi Minh City at $1.28 billion. Finally, the FDI sector has also created 4.6 million direct jobs, accounting for 7% of the nation's total laborers. Passed in 1987, the law on foreign investment has been evaluated as an open and attractive law, heralding an era of FDI inflows, promoting economic growth, and improving the efficiency of the country's international integration. This trend continues through the observed increase in the volume and quality of FDI in Vietnam in 2021 and at the beginning of 2022, as was announced by the Ministry of Planning and Investment. So, if you are looking for a new destination for your business plan or are shopping around for new investment opportunities, why not here in Vietnam? iChum will come along with you to deliver up-to-date statistics and key facts to aid you in your journey. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment, or if you'd like to stay more in direct communication with us, send us a message to the email in the description. Finally, don't forget to subscribe. Ciao and hang up lie.